In this question, you're given that fx is root of x minus 1 plus root of 6 minus x. It asks to find the domain of this. In a very straightforward question. So you have x minus 1 inside square root and 6 minus x inside square root. So for this function to be defined, this also has to be defined, this also has to be defined. That means x minus 1 has to be greater than or equal to 0 and 6 minus x should also be greater than or equal to 0. So this has to be positive and this has to be positive. This implies x has to be greater than or equal to 1 and x has to be less than or equal to 6. So for this f of x to be defined, this condition x greater than or equal to 1 should be satisfied and this condition has to be satisfied. Both these conditions have to be satisfied. So if you draw the real number line, this is 1, this is 6. My x has to be greater than or equal to 1 and x has to be less than or equal to 6. So my domain is nothing but the common interval, that is closed 1, 6. So if x is in between 1 and 6 or 1 or 6, the function will be defined. So the domain is closed 1 to 6.